Greetings to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We've answered one part. Let's now look at another question, which is key here. But for us to answer this question, we need some data in our database. So we are going to insert some values in our database, but I will rush through so that if you want, you can copy these and then insert the records in your database tables, and then when we start writing the queries, you'll be testing your database. You will be testing the query with the records that you would have entered. So for myself, I've entered these records using these SQL queries to insert the records. These are the records I've inserted, and in the T category, I've inserted these rows. And the select query that I am having here, it doesn't mean you are supposed to write it whenever you're inserting, but I'm just checking what I've inserted in the above query. Insert into T clothing, insert into T clothing as well, then insert into T clothing order, insert into T clothing order, and then here is the question. So the moment you see questions like these, you have to read word for word, highlighting keywords. So for instance, I will highlight display. Whenever you see the word display, it means you are supposed to select. Some were saying, how do I know that I'm selecting? How do I know that I'm creating? How do I know that I'm doing this? So whenever you see the word display, extract, show, view, know that there is need for me to write a select statement. Then select the name of clothing items, meaning to say I have to select the name of clothing. Therefore, I take it from the table that is called T clothing, and the column name is name, right? Then I'm done with this part. So you are highlighting and writing some notes on top of this paper. Then their color, I take it from T color table, and then it's labeled color name. That's where I take the color from. And then the surname, I will take the surname from table called T customer. So this is it. The first name, same applies. T customer table, first name. And then which table are we talking about when we say offered customers? It's T customer table. Who ordered the clothes? Who ordered? Then it means T clothing order. That's where we get the orders. Then sort rows. The moment you see the word sort, it's order by. Order by color. All right. Order according to color, meaning to say I will say order by color. In ascending order, you use the keyword ASC to enforce or to make sure that the data is in ascending order. Right. Therefore, the tables or relations needed are, we have T clothing, which is there on our paper. We have T color, which is there on our paper. T customer, which is there on our paper. T clothing order, which is there. Therefore, the tables involved are 4 for this query. So we need to work with 4 tables. And what attributes are required by this question? We have name, we have clothing name, we have color name, we have customer surname, we have customer's first name. That's all we need. Then we go to the next step. Once we have this is our T customer table, right? And we also have T clothing order. So these 2 tables are linked by customer ID. Another third table that we have is T clothing. T clothing is linked to the combination we joined before through clothing ID, which is common in T clothing and in T clothing order. And then lastly, we have T color, which is linked to T clothing by color ID. Then this is our query. Now, when we say display is select, this is it. We are now writing. And which columns are we selecting? We are selecting clothing name. And here I'm saying as clothing name as an alias attribute. Then first color name, say name, first name. So color name here is just said as color, which is an alias. Then we go to line number 94. We are selecting this from T customer, where we have an inner join, which is joining T clothing order. And it's joining on what condition? On the condition that the T clothing order customer ID is equal to T customer's customer ID. We join it again with T clothing. On what condition? Clothing ID in T clothing is identical to clothing ID in T clothing order. So sorting according to order, we are taking the color from T color table, which we are joining on condition that color ID in T clothing is same as the color in T color. Then sort, we sort by color. We sort by color. That's order by color. Then we were supposed to have ASC. I forgot to put ASC over there. It's supposed to have ASC. Let me just fix it. Right, so sort by order by color in ascending order. So this is the ascending order on 106, on line 106, which is saying order by color in ascending order. This will list the results in ascending order. So this is how you write the query. So it's key to know which words are necessary for the generation of MySQL statement. So I hope I have made this simple for somebody to understand. Now let's look at it again. Here are the links, the intersections. They are enforced or they are made successful by the condition which we put when we say on, is shown on line number 95, 97, and 99. So that's the question. Thank you very much. Let's meet in the next short video when we will be talking about extracting all the non-ordering customers.